Hello, traders. We are here to look at another topic today. I hope all of you have been good. And this is another session of the Beginner Forex Series. Like we all know, this is for anyone that has never traded before and you would like to start trading for yourself, by yourself. Now, today, the topic we are covering is very simple but very crucial. We'll be looking at types of analysis in forex trading, okay? And there are three major types of analysis in forex trading, and I'll be breaking them down for you in simple terms so that you know what each of these analyses means, okay? So without wasting any time, let's dive right into it, okay? So first of all, why is this topic important anyway? Why is it important to know the types of analysis? Okay, it's important because you need a way to make informed decisions before you take trades in the market. Before you do anything, you need information as a trader. And believe me or not, those charts you're looking at don't have all the information. Actually, they just have a little. They don't have a lot, because most of the information actually lies in the fundamental bit of it. How is Fed affecting movement of prices, mostly those concerned with Euro USD. Okay, so these analysis help you understand what's likely to happen, why price is moving, and when to enter and exit the market. Okay, now choosing the right methods sets a foundation for a consistent trading strategy, and then combining them even makes a more powerful tool. Okay, so let's start with technical analysis. This is just studying charts, patterns, indicators, and all that. What you see on TradingView or MetaTrader, those candlesticks, the lines you draw, the trend lines, and all that, you're doing technical analysis. Okay, so the key tools you have: support and resistance chart patterns, indicators, then smart money concepts, ICT, candlestick formations. There are so many, but you're just reading what the charts are telling you, what the candlesticks are telling you, okay, to get your directional bias, right? It's a downtrend. Is it continuing, or this is the point where the trend ends and we have a change in direction and we're going to start buying? Okay, this is basically technical analysis. And I'll tell you, most times what you learn out there is just technical. They teach you how to read charts. Later on, we'll also learn on this channel how to read charts. And then the part of fundamental analysis, you have to go do research. This data is online out there. Okay, yeah. Then why it's powerful: it reflects market psychology, great for timing entries and exit. Yeah, and the candlesticks will speak to you where to enter, where to exit. The second type, okay, let's have an example on technical analysis. Okay, so let's say your USD forms higher highs and lows. That is a bullish trend. If the market is making higher highs and higher lows, that is a bullish trend, an uptrend. Okay, so as a trader, you would want to wait for a pullback into a support level and then you buy. Okay, it's just focusing on structure and timing. If it's a downtrend, if it's forming lower lows and lower highs, that is a downtrend. You wait for a pullback to a resistance and then you sell. That is technical analysis. Then fundamental analysis, this is just analyzing economic data and global events. Now you see we've been having issues of political unrests in certain countries. Yeah, that is global events. And then those unrests affected how some currency pairs were behaving. So doing research on these things also gives you an edge on the market. Okay, And trust me, even if your technical is telling you we are buying at this point, if this guy fundamental analysis says no, this one is dropping, trust me, there is nothing you can do. There is nothing. So key drivers, we have interest rates, and I'll tell you, sometimes they fix these interest rates. And then we have inflation reports, employment data, things concerning NFP, okay, geopolitical events, central bank policies. Now, to get information on some of these things, sometimes there's a website. I'll also attach it in the link in the description of this video. It's called Forex Factory. There's usually a lot of information about this. There's a lot of information about it there. So actually the link will also be on your screen, forexfactory.com. Just look down there, it should be displaying, and also it will be in the description just for you to click and go there. You'll have a lot of information about the market. And why is it important? It builds long-term bias and then used by institutional traders. An example is if Fed raises interest rates of the USD, if they decide to increase interest rates on USD, meaning the USD will strengthen, the dollar will become strong. If the dollar is stronger, it's strong for euro. Now a pair like euro USD will start dropping because the value of the dollar has gone up. So the euro USD will start dropping. Okay, so fundamentals just explain why the market moves. When we look at sentiment analysis, now this one is just gauging trader psychology, bullish versus bearish. Okay, sources, we have retail position data, new headlines, social media, COT reports, psychological price zones. So why it's useful: helps trade against the crowd and avoid overbought stroke oversold traps. So with sentiment, you get to find out where most of these retail traders are sitting. Okay, it's just something to do with should I say emotion of the crowd, how the crowd is thinking, which direction they are trading, where are they overbuying, where are they overselling, right? And I will tell you, in this game you don't want to roll with a crowd. Trust me, you don't. You want to do your own thing. So okay, and TradingView has indicators that will tell you, even if you use the volume indicator, you'll know the overbought and oversold areas. So just use your technical and fundamental well, and then use sentiment to give you hints if your next level is going to hold, if your next zone is going to hold or not. Okay, so an analysis example in sentiment is that 90% of retail traders will buy euro USD, but price will still drop. Trust me, you'll have so many people buying euro USD, but price is still going down, and smart money is likely going the opposite way. So sentiment can warn of reversals. If you find an area where there are so many people triggering the same trade, entering, buying, look for a zone. Of course, trust me, price will likely give them 10-20 pips into a level or a zone, and then a massive drop. Use that to your advantage. Okay, so summary of analysis types. So we have technical, patterns, candles, indicators for entry timing, fundamentals, news, interest rates, basically market directions, and then sentiment, crowd, mindset. It just gives you an edge. Okay, so final tips for beginners: start your trading with technical analysis, and trust me, it's the foundation of forex trading. If you don't know how to do technical analysis, forex trading you still have a long way to go. I won't say it's not your place, but you still have a long way to go. You need to learn ways of reading candlesticks, of understanding. Okay, you need to know market structure. That is technical analysis. And then you add fundamentals to understand moves, then use sentiment to avoid crowd traps. So master one, then build up. What you need to master is technical analysis. With fundamental, that data is for you. It's already there for you. And then sentiment, use what the crowd is doing to avoid being caught up. So that's the end of our submission today. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, share the video to anyone else that hasn't turned up here. We'll see you on the next one. Have a good day.